You talk, I finish. That's the rule.
Keep in mind,
No, I don't have to keep anything in mind. You just keep in mind answering my question. That's either a yes or a no. I don't care what you believe. Don't. You want me to believe that? You want this face to believe that? Two of you have parents. Do you think they watch me?
Well, they watch you.
Of course they do. So you don't want to embarrass yourself, right? Do you understand? Is not an answer. Always an opportunity for a new adventure.
I don't know how we have not given this woman an award yet. Or we did and I just don't know about it. She is iconic. Do you have parents? I bet they watch me. Oh, they do. Then you wouldn't want to embarrass yourself. But the best part is that when they said, oh yeah, they watch you, she goes, I know. Because she knows. She knows. She knows who she is. She's Mother effing Judge Judy. That was just like a compilation of her just belittling every single person on the show.
Subsequent to that, I said, did he give you any money? And you said no. You want to read that back to me? Subsequent.
Which means before,
No.
right? I mean, I'm not stupid, but...
If you're not stupid, don't play stupid. If you're not stupid, don't play stupid when it's convenient.
I actually really like that saying, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we should all live by that motto. If you're not stupid, don't play stupid. I love that. Put that on my frickin' gravestone. That's pretty good. I feel like maybe I should have something else on my gravestone. What would be on my gravestone? Let me know. You guys can pick. Screw it.
She really wasn't having their mess.
Sit!
I just have to have
Sit! Sit! Sit. Then, you see, I try to play nice. If I can't play nice, I play it anyway you want to play it. You see this man over here?
What is going on? First of all, who's this man on this new show? That is not her regular security guard who I know and love from the original show. They have a new one? I'm upset by that. Not the point though. The point is she screamed. When she yelled sit, the amount of anger in her voice was quite literally like when you watch those movies that have exorcisms when the demon comes out and they're like, bleh. That's what that was. That was a freaking demon coming out of her soul when she yelled sit. I'ma sit so fast if she yells at me like that. I will sit on the floor.
Judge Judy and some dumb rapper.
I didn't get to read, by the way.
Well,
I don't
Mr.
know
Clark,
what it says.
Mr.
I don't know what it says. I don't know what that complaint says.
Mr. Clark, that would be your fault.
How is it my fault? Because it should be in there. But I guess what? I didn't get to read it, so I don't know if it's in there or not. You told me to read it. You want me to read that whole paper in 10 seconds? And then you ask for it back?
No, that's what you signed.
Oh, well, didn't you give it to me to read? Right?
But you signed it, sir.
But I read it earlier, and earlier it's not what you're saying that's on there.
Would you show
All
it to me
you're saying
again?
is that I'm suing him for just
Quiet!
video. Oh, go ahead.
Quiet!
Go ahead. Okay.
Don't sound foolish.
Oh,
If you
I'm not
signed
sounding foolish. Who was the real one sounding foolish? You talking about I read it. You wanted me to read it.
My gosh, I've never seen someone talk back to her that way. Calling her baby girl. Telling her that she's the one who looks dumb. Oh, you are in for a treat. I honestly thought that she was just gonna give the case to the other person, but instead she was like, you know what, I'll just dismiss it and you can go to like a real court outside of a TV show then. Not saying her court's not real, but obviously it's filmed for entertainment as well. You're not gonna be able to talk to any judge that way. No sir, nope. I really loved the whole like nail click thing. That's when you know someone's being sassy, when they have the long nails and you do a, I do it sometimes when I have my long nails. Not to Judge Judy though.
Listen, I'm perfectly silent. Shh. Your mother finds you cute?
I don't know. You think I'm cute?
No. What? You have other children?
No,
This is it?
this is it.
You put all your eggs in one basket?
Yes.
Oi! Sorry for you. Judgment for the plaintiff for the amount of $5,000. That's all. Step out.
Oh, you gonna get your...
Oh, that was the best thing ever. I honestly thought, had we not seen the caption, get roasted by Judge and his mother, I for sure would have assumed that the mom would like have his back a little bit. Yes, this is my son. He's cute, but he still needs to like maybe shut your mouth, but you're cute. Like, no, she was totally on Judge Judy's side. This is it. This is my one and done, and I got stuck with this fool.
You have to understand something. When her mouth moves, she's lying.
That's it? That's it? Straight to the point. When her mouth moves, she's lying. What a power statement. When her mouth moves, She's lying. If it wasn't an insult, I would say to put that on my gravestone because I like it so much. I know a few gravestones that those words could go on, if you catch my drift. I knew I had to burp. Excuse me.
Because I have a photograph of it, which is not cool.
Pick them up every
It's not cool.
As soon as they fit.
It's not cool.
Okay.
How many times does she gotta say it's not cool, bro? He keeps trying to argue it. You're not gonna convince me that this is cool. I'm telling you, it's not cool. That is like the nice way of saying something. It's not cool is the tame way of saying almost like what you did was dumb and you're an idiot.
Rita Conway claims defendant Joseph Ethier used her debit card without permission and threatened her with a gun.
Oh!
Joseph claims the restraining order against him was dismissed.
Well, both of you made charges on this. Both of you made charges on the debit card. However, I have to ask you this question, Mr. Ethier. There's something here that has to do with muscle men. What is that?
I have no idea. No idea whatsoever.
There are no enhancement pills because he's impotent.
That's not true, yeah.
Well, then you stayed with the wrong guy for a couple of months.
Shots fired! I mean, she's not wrong. Like, if you're gonna sit there and start bashing the person who you dated or something, it's like, well, they weren't that bad if you dated them for a few months. Just spitting facts out here.
Judge Judy has no chill.
Now I will see an estimate of what it cost to fix your car.
I never seen the car, seen the damage. How you know the damage wasn't there before that?
How do I know the earth is round?
For real. You're not really helping your case there, bud. You are not helping your case. Right when they said Judge Judy has no chill, I'm like, when has she ever had chill? I don't think I've ever seen her chill.
Your payment for making this marriage between the moving company and Mr. A and B. Am I getting that right? Is there something that I'm... It sounds right to me. Sounds right. Does it sound like what he said? Okay. Am I getting it right?
Yeah, you got it.
Her laugh? She was confusing, like, I think that's her granddaughter or someone told me in the comments. The one younger woman sitting next to her on her right when she's looking at the court. Anyways, not the point. But she was like confusing them and herself. They're looking at her being like, sounds right. But then she's like doing this awkward like wheezy laugh and I'm like, I don't know, Judge Judy, like honestly, I'm just as confused as everybody else.
Mr. Russell, the defendants were both tenants of yours. Is that in your home or condo, apartment?
That was in the basement of my trailer. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was my home.
Judgment's on the counterclaim for $1,400. We're done. Thank you.
I don't even know why you would try to make that joke. First of all, it wasn't funny. Not even funny. What was the point, really? And out of all places and times and situations to do it, Judge Judy courtroom, are you crazy? Are you high? He might be. He might actually be. Yeah, well, not surprised with that outcome.
Mr. Baker, you got put in jail because you were irresponsible and you had been breaking the law and you had been thumbing your nose at the court system by not showing up for your court dates. That's why you were in jail.
That's not true.
Oh, Mr. Baker, there's one thing to be stupid and there's another thing to appear to be stupid. Don't combine the two.
Oh my God. It was just one hit after another. When she's like, you just snub your nose, it was like in perfect timing that he went like that, and she's so quick and witty. This is why I idolize her in many ways, because of that. Like, how does she come up with this stuff? This is some quality comedy routine material. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone should just take the thing she says, write a script, go on America's Got Talent, and put together a comedic routine. It won't be me, but someone should do that. I'm too lazy and I'm not funny.
Yeah, I have it on the text.
If you speak again, I'm just going to throw you out. Where's the engagement ring?
I pawned it because I needed the money.
Really?
Oh. Yes, I did.
Then take off the coat. Take off the coat.
Shut the front door.
Take off The coat.
That's not fair, Judge. It was a gift.
Just a second.
He can take the ring back when I get back.
No.
But the coat is a gift.
Listen to me. You think you're smarter than I am?
No, I don't.
You think you're smarter than I am? We're going to hold your coat for safekeeping. When he gets the ring back, you get back the coat. Do we understand each other? Look at me. Wow. Do we understand each other?
Absolutely perfect.
Oh, there was so much tension there. Can you do that? Can you take her coat and hold that there? I'm so confused. Like, is this legal or is this just for the television part of the show? He'd be like, yo, give me your coat. Give me your pants. I'm gonna hold them here till you give the ring back. Wow. My hair's getting caught in my lip gloss and it's really annoying. I've seen Judge Judy yell at a lot of people, but I've never seen her literally tell someone to take off their coat and that she's going to keep it as like ransom. Is that the word I'm thinking of when you're held for ransom? I think so.
He had already paid it. I didn't ask him to pay it. He had already chosen himself to go ahead and pay it.
They took it out of his bank account.
That's not what, when I asked him and he told me that they froze his account, that never happened.
Why is she happy?
I want to tell you something. Mr. Youngman,
Yes, ma'am.
you're going to get your money.
Okay.
You are also a very, very fortunate man. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Really lucky. You could have been married to this warped thinking, allowed children to reproduce with this warped thinking. So I want you to consider yourself very lucky. Okay?
Thank you.
Good. Judge the plaintiff in the amount of $650. That's all.
The smile. Okay. Judge Judy was giving this man the most motivational speech he will ever hear in his whole entire life. That woman was just permanently like talking and smiling. I'm not sure if that's just her facial expression, if it's Botox, if it's like sass and she's like trying to be like sarcastic the whole time. You just lost the case. I really like the term warp thinking rather than calling someone dumb or an idiot. It's like you're just warp thinking.
Your Honor, I ordered eyelashes in November.
I don't care. Just look at me. Look at me.
Oh,
look at me. I don't care about your eyelashes. Do you have her eyelashes?
Yes, Your Honor, I have her eyelashes. I have.
The next cause of action.
I mean, if y'all are really in court for eyelashes, I would be concerned. Hashtag petty AF. However, Judge Judy said the next cause of action, which means there is more to this case. But I almost don't care to hear it because if it's as dumb as eyelashes, I'm out. I don't care. And neither does Judge Judy.
So that what you're telling me, Miss Grimm, is that neither you nor Rodney were watching Michaela. Is that correct?
Yes, we were.
You weren't.
Anywhere from 15 to 20 miles, I think.
15 to 20 miles an hour? So why in the world would you think that her grandmother is responsible for the damage to the bike?
Because she did not follow the rules and she went further than where she was supposed to.
That was your responsibility to make sure that she didn't, not her grandmother's.
Yo, this was more serious than I thought. I don't know. If we read it, Judge Judy dismisses this case after discovering how ignorant this woman is. So, without even knowing the full story, we know that this woman is ignorant. We know that Judge Judy gets pissed. And we know that she dismisses the case. Bye-bye.
Rescued.
Judge, you. Is this filtered?
What is he asking?
Excuse me?
It's filtered, Judge.
Yes,
Is it filtered?
filtered. Yes, it's filtered.
I'm sorry. That is not filtered water.
Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Put it down.
What do you put on unfiltered water, tap water on the table for?
That's it. I'm done. Mr. David, while I understand that Mr. Shapiro did the wrong thing, I can only say to you, sir, that anyone who would neglect a plant in that fashion doesn't deserve to have it. Your case is dismissed. We're done.
What? I cannot believe what I've just witnessed here. Did he quite literally go yoo-hoo? He yoo-hooed her. He yoo-hooed Judge Judy to get her attention. Yoo-hoo, Judge. Of all the things I'm going to say to Judge Judy to get her attention, it's not yoo-hoo. And about this filtered water, what? Yo, I drink tap water pretty much every day of my life. Okay? You're fine. Like, she was so over. She's like, yeah, that's enough for today. You got your episode. Good. Camera crew, we're good. I'm out of here.
You arrested again?
Yes.
How many times?
Oh my God, you can't even remember?
2 or 3 times, maybe.
Whose name did you use?
My name. I've never used anybody else's name after that.
Is that right?
Well,
Since she used my name, it's her alias now. So when she gets arrested, my name is hers. Her
Oh
record
my
is
gosh.
My record now. My record is hers, and I'm clean. Never done anything.
What I think that you have to do, Miss Mills,
Yes.
is hire an attorney. Have you done that?
No, I love my sister.
That's her sister. And I saw the quick text thing of regarding two sisters. And I'm like, okay, maybe like, you know, friends who think, you know, when you're so close with your bestie and you're like, that's my sister, that's my girl. No. That is literally her sister who has conned her identity and is out here committing crimes and getting arrested so that her track record says she's done it all. Judge Judy didn't even like freak out. This is the most calm but firm she's been. Like, rather than yelling at your sister because I know you love her, it's like, ma'am, you need to hire an attorney and sue. Wild. My sister do that? Oh, I'm gonna be in friggin' jail just because of the outcome of the situation.
How old is your son?
37.
Time that he was not a deadbeat and took care of his own children. It's time.
He's only in arrears because he was in prison for 5 years.
What does he get? What do you
He's
get a
paid
reward
since
for that?
then.
What do you get a reward for that? Then he should have been paid twice as much.
He pays child support plus only 25 towards arrearage, so it's hard to get it paid down.
You make children, you're supposed to take care of them.
She basically not only reamed into her deadbeat son, her words, not mine, but she also reamed into her parenting. Yeah. That's bad. That's bad. When you're there in the court on behalf of your son, then not only is your son in trouble, but like she's also commenting on your parenting.
For harassment. I just said it's dismissed. Let me tell you something. You did everything wrong that day. Your negligence. There's no question about that. Because the dog got out, something was open, it dug under the fence. Oh my gosh. Your dumb wife is saying no. I'm telling you through your negligence, because the dog is an animal. It's gonna, especially a husky. I mean, the house didn't burn down and it escaped. Your wife said she left the two dogs out
In
the
our
back.
backyard fenced.
Well, then something was wrong with the fence, you fool.
Oh! I felt this. I felt this one. There's no point in trying to argue back. You can shake your head as much as you want. And then she starts directing her comments over to the husband. She's like, I'm not even dealing with the wife anymore because she's annoying me. I'm gonna just move to the husband and speak in like fourth person, referencing your wife, who's right next to you, by the way. Yeah, I don't know the full story, but it involves dogs. And I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that.
So far, he's not a winner. Smart Alec. Thinks he's adorable. That's what happens when you have two sisters. They tend to sort of dote on you. And he's the only boy, and his father thinks that he walks on water and all of those other good things, but he's really, so far, hasn't demonstrated that he has any merchandise at all. Do you understand?
Yes.
All he does is use a lot of gel in his hair. Got mixed up with his brain.
Oh my God. Okay, she was just showing no mercy to this man, and I'm just happy that it said ex-girlfriend on the girl's little description, because I was confused. I'm like, is she dating this guy? Because Judge Judy is giving her a bunch of reasons why she shouldn't be, but it was his ex-girlfriend. So that probably just like pumped her ego. Like, imagine going on Judge Judy and having Judge Judy ream apart your ex. Sign me up.
So of the more than a dozen arrests you had, none involved drugs,
Dozen?
none involved alcohol, none involved theft, none involved trespass, all involved assault. Is that a yes or a no?
That's a no.
What else do they involve other than assault?
I'm just talking about this case, Your Honor.
I'm talking
Okay.
I'm talking about who the
I'm
party...
going to talk about this case at hand. If you don't want to discuss this case, then we can just dismiss it.
Great, then I'm dismissing it. Thank you very much.
All right,
We're
thank
done.
you. You have a good day.
Oh! I've never seen someone just so casually offer to dismiss the case. Like, Judge Judy didn't even have to dismiss it on her own terms. She wasn't even like in this whole heated thing where she's like, okay, fine, I'm gonna take it from you. He literally handed it to her. Take it, let's just dismiss it. Let's not waste anyone's time. I bet it was because we were gonna find out some major tea in his 12 different arrests that he had. A dozen. Y'all, the only dozen that's ever in my life is a dozen donuts.
Watching TV, this stupid
You were
show.
watching TV home.
Yeah, I was watching this stupid show called Judge Judy.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Shut your mouth unless I ask you a question. Do we understand? Great. Did you finally walk outside to get the dog?
No.
Look at me.
I went outside of the dog.
Just a second. The answer is either yes or no. Did you finally go outside to get the dog? Great. Now, can I see pictures of the dog?
I cannot believe he said that. What an idiot. Oh, it like irks me. Okay, funny joke, yeah, I was watching this stupid show called Judge Judy. Meanwhile, you literally signed up to be on her show, bro, so it's not that stupid. Everyone knows how this show works. Literally Google it for 2 seconds. You don't just walk into a courtroom and be like, oh my God, we're on Judge Judy. No, you sign like a release form. They set you up with accommodations. Give me a break, sir. The show can't be that stupid if you chose willingly to be on it.
I'm sorry, but this is wrong.
Miss Perdue, let me tell you what my problem with you is. My problem is with you is you're a lousy daughter. Because
Your Honor, no, I'm sorry.
Because I just
Your Honor, no. This woman abandoned me when I was 3 years old. She didn't come back in my life until I was 48 years old. She come back telling me she was doing all this. She wanted to be with my kids and her great grandkids.
Oh, stop.
And you turn around and do
Miss
this.
Perdue, I gave you an option to clean up this whole case and to make your mother, who has clearly made you financially more comfortable. Your mother's not going to live forever, shorter rather than longer.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I just felt uncomfortable because this one's like really personal. You know, she's coming at her as a daughter, but then she's like, yo, you don't even know what my life was like with my mother. But then she's like, oh, but your mom's not going to live for much longer. You can't use the death card, Judge Judy. Oh no. Oh, anyone will feel guilt from that.
What was the name of the person that you were going to help to move that night? Bob what? Bob what? Get on your phone and give me the number. Get on your phone and give me this Bob's number. Because I'm going to call Bob. And you know what I don't like?
What's that?
I don't like to get up from this bench.
Why do I have a feeling Bob doesn't exist? I feel like he made up this Bob guy and then she called him out and he didn't know a last name. He didn't know like any information. So she's like, well, pull him up. I'll give him a call. And he was just like, panicked. She called your bluff. You had a little poker face going and she called your bluff and you got caught. Because Bob doesn't exist. Let's be real. Vote in the comments if you think Bob exists. I think that was just a made up name. Bob, it's easy.
How old are you?
21.
And how old are you?
I am 23, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm too young and too stupid to make a baby. And then you think, Miss Roseberry, that life is going to give you a 50-50 proposition? It's not going to give you a 50-50 proposition. Get that out of your head or you will be constantly disappointed. Take that from an older person. Very older person.
Well, you know, she said it, not us. I'm assuming this is about like a custody case because she's talking about how they're young parents and the mom's probably wanting like a 50-50 thing. Or I don't know. Maybe she's not wanting 50. I don't know. What does she want? No, she's not wanting a 50-50. She's probably wanting like a 90-10 situation or full custody or something like that. And we know, if you've watched my other 6 parts, Judge Judy does not see parents as more than 50-50. Like, it's equal. It's always equal. She stands by it. She's very firm. If you want the whole 50-50 thing, you are in the wrong place.
I'm done. You're gone. Goodbye. You take your case back to the small claims court where it came from. Do you understand?
Seriously?
No, not seriously. Super seriously.
What'd he do? What is going on? First of all, I gotta just point out his tie. That tie, super goofy to wear to a courtroom. I like it, maybe just not the vibe, but I really want to know what he did to get her to the point where she's literally like, goodbye.
Hey, Bird, take a look at this. You see anything, any dog dragging a chain?
Not that I can tell, but my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, you want to try my glasses?
What?
Not that I noticed.
Can you see better with my glasses?
A lot better. These are nice.
Maybe I'll get you a pair.
Oh my God, Judge Judy. If I didn't know better, I would say she's a little flirty. It just goes to show that this is just her. I feel like she's sassy even with him. Like she's playing off a little bit, but like she has some serious sass to her. Like, if you don't get her humor and stuff, you might be like, ew, why are you being so, like, rude and sassy towards me? Although, came out a little bit flirty.
That's not what I've been told, but, well, if you've gotten different advice, you were mistaken. Okay. In this country, fathers are not second-class citizens. I know there are a lot of people out there, including judges and probation officers, who still don't get that message, but fathers are not second-class citizens. Sometimes they're actually better parents. Not always. Sometimes it's 50-50. But it's on a case-by-case basis. But anybody that says to me, can't take my daughter with him, it's not yours. It's both of yours. You made her together.
I feel like I just spoke about this. That is so weird. I literally just said she's very much about equal parenting, but of course it is a case-to-case thing, because obviously if one parent is literally doing everything and the other parent's not really existent in the child's life, of course it is situational. You know what I'm saying? Is that even a word? Situational? That's not a word. Is it? I don't freaking know. I mean, she makes a good point. I could not create this child on my own. It's a 50-50 thing.
What time did you get there?
I wasn't able to actually make it.
Right. Oh no. Because?
Due to an incident that we had got into in the freeway.
And you moved the event someplace else?
Yes.
Is that correct?
It is.
Indoors?
Indoors.
And you did that very quickly?
Yes.
On January 22nd?
Yes.
And she wants her money back. So?
I did credit her account back for what she had paid for. Okay, so we do have a store credit, which basically...
No store credit. She didn't give you wampum. She gave you cash money. She don't want a credit. She wants her money back. Got it?
Correct.
Great.
Oh my God. Honestly, I wish I could have Judge Judy in some of my return cases, because anyone else hates store credit sometimes. You know, sometimes what I'm looking for just isn't at the store. And what I bought just didn't work out, and I want a refund. I don't want store freaking credit. I wish Judge Judy could just fit in my wallet and I could take her when I go to return some things.
If someone took your car and then you see them a block away from your home and you saying,
are you asking me? Are you asking me what I would do? Would I say to my husband, jump in the car, we're gonna go confront this thief? Yeah. Would I say that?
Oh,
no, not on a good day, not if I took my meds.
Judge Judy, she is just exposing herself. That was the best line ever. I'm on part 6 of this series, and I think that is the most iconic phrase she has ever said. I love her. I love her. Well, that is what you get for being a smart aleck and asking Judge Judy what she would do. There you go. Her husband is a lucky man. There's a hair in my face. Hello? I see it.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose with